Next, this is just financial overview, medical out-of-pocket costs. I don't typically focus on this too much when I'm looking at employer costs. This is a lag report, not something I focus on right now either. Overall, medical paid per member per month by leading diagnostic category. This is something I focus on because what you'll have down the left-hand side here is various different conditions, and it's going to show you how your per member per month costs have changed. It's also going to show how it has changed in total. So for this specific employer, they doubled, and you can see it was probably because they had a claim here that was in perinatal. But I want to look at this. This single page here is going to tell me what is driving your costs. And, maybe it's mental health, maybe it's diabetes, maybe there is a program out there associated with these conditions that we can implement. That's the actionable information you're going to get there. Next is just a regular financial summary. Again, not much I look at on this page. But next is a very key page. It's the pharmacy key indicators, and I will look for a couple of things here. Again, a ton of information, but to kind of start off, I want to know what the per member per month costs are, and have they increased year over year? In this case, they've gone up almost 30%. So then I want to take it a layer deeper and, okay, what might be driving that? Well, has our generic dispensing rate changed much? If that's going down, might have an associated increase in costs with it. But one of the biggest things I want to look at is how much are specialty claims impacting your plan, because it's always a handful of specialty claimants that are driving the vast majority of the cost. In this case, 1.2% of total prescriptions is driving almost 50% of the cost. And again, I know there's a ton of opportunity to purchase specialty medications at a lower cost through various different channels that can be extremely advantageous for future renewals. This is actionable information. But I gotta be honest, my favorite page here, not this one, I skipped this one. This is generic versus formulary experience. I might just glance at it. But the next couple pages is really what I'm gonna look at. This is your top non-specialty therapeutic drug classes, followed by some of your top drugs here. So I want to start to analyze what your top drugs are, because then I can go out to the marketplace and figure out, can we buy those cheaper? Are there programs out there? That's actionable insight. But here's my favorite one. This is the specialty drug analysis, which literally gives you a breakdown of all of the specialty claims that are hitting your plan right now. And the reason I love this is we'll take the first drug on here. If you can't see it, it's called Humira, the biggest blockbuster drug of all time, which costs almost $7,000 a prescription. And the reason I bring that up is because I look at that, I immediately see opportunity there, because Humira is on most employers' plans today, and there's a biosimilar available through Mark Cuban's Cost Plus drug company for 1/10 of that cost. And so I know if you have a Humira on your plan, there is immediate opportunity to severely impact your future renewals. So definitely one of the pages that I focus on, and I will look up each one of these individual drugs and figure out if we can source it differently at a cheaper cost. After that, it's just the appendix. So you can see there's like overall probably 20 to 28 pages in this report, only a handful of pages that I'm really going to focus on, because we want to understand and justify what your renewal is. And then again, what can we take out of this report that can help us for future renewals? That is the name of the game. How can we take this data and plan over a multi-year period to achieve the goals that you want to achieve? So look, I hope this video helped you out a little bit. I hope if nothing else, you go out and you request your data, your Blue Insight monthly financial report, or whatever version that is for whatever carrier you have. Go get that from your broker, go get that from your carrier, and demand that your broker review it with you. And if you're not satisfied, give me a call and I'm happy to review your health plan data with you. So again, hope this was helpful, and I'm excited to talk about some future topics next time. Thanks.